Formerly a picturesque holiday resort, Sandy Shores is a somewhat abandoned, poverty-stricken, desolate town with ubiquitous meth labs, trailer parks, prostitutes and bigoted rednecks. There is evidence of its past as a holiday destination with the decaying remains of motels, drained swimming pools and trailers. The town possibly turned into a neglected, rundown community due to the increasing influx of methamphetamine production, turning its residents into addicts and deterring potential tourists as a result. The town is also one of the most remote in the state, with Trevor Phillips at one point mentioning that he can't even get a pizza delivered to Sandy Shores. Judging by its name and layout, Sandy Shores is based on the town of Desert Shores and Bombay Beach, both in California. Sandy Shores also shares some inspiration from Nyland and Joshua Tree. Despite being such a derelict and neglected area, there are several major chain businesses located around Sandy Shores, including Ammo Nation. There are two streets, Cholla Springs Avenue and Armadillo Avenue, that are references to locations in Red Dead Redemption, Cholla Springs and Armadillo. Grove Street is a street in Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online, located in Davis, South Los Santos. Grove Street is one of only a couple of named streets retained from the 3D Universe rendition of Los Santos, along with the iconic Vinewood Boulevard. Contrary to the separation of the Universe renditions, reference is made in Grand Theft Auto 5 to the street's prior appearance in the 3D Universe in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. According to Lamar Davis, most of the Grove Street family's OGs eventually moved on with their lives, and possibly became rich. Grove Street is most likely based on Spruce Street in Compton because of the cul-de-sac, the tree-related name, the proximity to the city's river, and that the Ballas occupy the area. In real life, the Treetop Piru set of the Bloods occupy the street. During the Mission Hood Safari, three men on bicycles can be seen riding away. The man in the front is wearing clothes similar to Carl Johnson's default clothes. This is a reference to the Mission Sweet and Kendall in GTA San Andreas, in which CJ, Sweet, Smoke and Ryder escape the pursuing Ballas on bikes. Rain or drizzle occurs in most GTA games every 3 to 5 days, though this can vary depending on the climate. For example, in GTA San Andreas, rain mainly occurs in Los Santos, San Fierro, and the surrounding countryside. Rain can also occur in Las Venturas and Bone County, but very rarely. GTA Vice City first introduced realistic raindrops forming on the player's screen as if they were literally in the protagonist's shoes. The 3D universe introduced cars' headlights reflecting the rain on the road, which instantly resulted in senses of realism, making the game more alive and increasing the atmosphere. The rainfall can vary depending on how clear the skies are. Rain also affects the performance of many road vehicles, and can degrade handling and braking power due to slippery roads. GTA 4 introduces new variable forms of rainfall, including drizzle. In GTA 5, this is enhanced even further, with different intensity of rainfall being featured. It ranges from drizzle and sun showers to torrential downpours. Vinewood Boulevard is very lively and crowded due to its popularity in the celebrity culture of Los Santos. There are several tourists walking around the pavement, looking closely at their tourist guides and using their phones to take pictures. An interesting feature of the pavement is the Vinewood Walk of Fame, which lists many famous celebrities ranging from musicians such as OG Lock to radio talk hosts such as Laszlo Jones. Notable landmarks include the Oriental Theater, where performers can be seen entertaining the crowds of tourists, the Pacific Standard Public Deposit Bank, and the Von Krassenberg Hotel. Vinewood Boulevard is based on Hollywood Boulevard. It is a continuation of Eclipse Boulevard in West Vinewood and begins at Las Lagunas Boulevard in the west. The walk goes to landmarks such as the Oriental Theater, a tattoo parlor and the Doppler Cinema. After another intersection on Meteor Street, it passes through the Vinewood Police Station, where police cruisers can sometimes be parked beside the road. It goes through an overpass above Interstate 1 and immediately ends at the intersection with Vinewood Park Drive in the east, where it becomes Mirror Park Boulevard. Snow first appeared in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas in the main story mission St. Mark's Bistro. In Grand Theft Auto 5, during the events of Prologue and Bury the Hatchet, the town of Ludendorff, North Yankton is covered in snow. Director mode in GTA 5 allows the weather to be set to Christmas snow, although this is only atmospheric and does not settle on the ground. In GTA Online, it was turned on in the whole of Los Santos and Blaine County on Christmas Day 2013 as part of the holiday gifts from Rockstar. It was removed a day later. Snow has reappeared in every subsequent iteration of the festive surprise since then. On April 1, 2020, snowfall returned to GTA Online for one day only, April Fools. During snow events like the festive surprise Christmas event, snow will form on anything dropped, including dropped parachutes and car parts. However, it will not form on car roofs. In GTA 4 internal files, there are some unused white textures for traffic lights and lampposts, their file names have an S at the end. This means that, at some point in development, snow was intended to be featured in the game. The state of San Andreas, also known as the San Andreas Republic, is a state located in the southwestern United States of America, featured in Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. San Andreas is the first fictional state in the GTA series to be featured with its own state flag. The flag resembles California's flag except that the red stripe and star is now blue and the bear is replaced by a beaver. California and its locations are mentioned several times in the radio. There is also a California license plate on a wrecked car in the Grand Sonora Desert. Throughout GTA 5, San Andreas is often accused of stereotypes that mirror California. The people of San Andreas are described as hipsters and fake plastic people. In Grand Theft Auto 4, it is stated that Los Santos experienced riots in the 1990s, just like the Los Angeles riots. San Andreas is the largest setting ever featured in the Grand Theft Auto series, with a total area of 49 square miles. It was confirmed through Rockstar that the area the player can explore in GTA 5 is not the whole state of San Andreas, but just the southern island portion of it. Babies, children and teenagers do not appear in any of the games outside certain conditions, such as cutscenes, where they cannot be harmed by the player in free roam, which would be considered unacceptable by most video game critics and enthusiasts. In a pre-release screenshot of GTA 5, an elementary school was shown, called the Los Santos Elementary. This led players to believe that children were going to be featured in GTA 5. However, children do not appear in the final version. The school does. Like in past GTA games, children are only featured in radio shows, advertisements, the internet. Michael DeSantis' house contains photographs of his family through the years, including childhood images of Tracy and Jimmy. Franklin Clinton can be seen as a boy in pictures at the Clinton residence. A wreck of a school bus can be found at Stab City. Children's playgrounds can be found throughout Los Santos, such as in Broker Park and an unnamed park on North Sheldon Avenue. On the mission Fire It Up on the Grand Theft Auto Online, the contract update, and in the ending scene, Franklin claimed that he has kids inside his house on Vinewood Hills. In Grand Theft Auto Online, the weather is defined by a pseudo-random schedule consisting of 55 weather changes spanning 384 in-game hours. The weather cycle in GTA Online repeats every 12.8 real-life hours, and it changes 55 times in this interval. These weather events can last between 120 real seconds and 1 real hour. It never rains at night in free mode. However, rain at night can be seen in some jobs and during special events. Rain at night in free mode may have been disabled because old consoles' performance was too poor to render the reflections of the standing water in a 30-player lobby. While most missions in the games take place in the standard time cycle and therefore have random weather possibilities, some missions may have their weather pre-scripted for dramatic effect. During the Cayo Perico heist, a thunderstorm may be present and Pavel will advise that it will reduce the enemy effectiveness as their vision and hearing will be impaired. The island of Cayo Perico is almost always depicted as a sunny paradise. During severe storms, the yellow light on traffic lights will continuously flash, indicating that the power has been switched off.